Hello, I'm Claire from Wild Ginger Films, and I am today reviewing a really exciting new pack. It is the first running vest from the OMM, and it's called the TrailFire Vest. It costs £55, which is really competitive. So the exciting thing is that OMM have been making normal hiking and running packs for years, but this is the first time that they've ever produced a running vest like this. So I'm going to take you through its unique design, because OMM have definitely put the OMMness, if that's a word, into this pack. And what I mean by that is that you start off with the TrailFire Vest, and then you build on certain components so that you can get the ideal volume and pockets for your pack. So I'm just going to take you through some of the features before I explain the build your own pack thing. And first of all, I'm going to start with the fit. So the fit is really good. So I was surprised about this, because I was a little bit dubious, because it's one size fits all, and we all know what that means. It means it fits men. Sorry, men. But this string just here, I've looped it back, and this is just a prototype, and in the real deal, this string will be looped back, so it won't be flapping around. So if you can just see here, there's a clip just here. So you pull it out like that, and you pull it tighter, and then you pull it down like that. There's a bit of a knack to it, and I would definitely recommend going for a practice run first to make sure you've got it in the right place, because you don't want to be fiddling around with this on the move. See, I've got it back there, so that's fine. It's in those little grooves, and it will stay there. So I was dubious about the fit of this pack, because I thought that those were quite precarious, and I thought that they would come out. But I've actually just run 18.5 miles, and they haven't, and the pack has been very comfy, and it's also been very stable. So the next thing that I want to talk about is to do with the fit is these the clips, the chest clips. So as you can see, I've got them quite tight. That you pull them tight from here and here, and as you can see, they're clips, just one there and one there. The one is right-handed and one is left-handed, and they're really easy to undo. So I just undone that there, and they're really easy to just clip back on like that. So you can even do that with cold hands. So that is really good. I'm liking that. Then what do we have next? So that's the fit. So basically this is brilliant for anyone who is my size, that's size 12 or 10 ladies, and smaller, because this pack will really go very small. So you've still got quite a bit of room there. I also thought that those bits of string would dig into me, but I've just run 18.5 miles and I haven't had any string dig issues, so I'm gonna say that's fine too. So then we come on to the pockets. So at the front we've got a large pocket here that I've just put my sunglasses in, a large pocket here, a slimmer pocket above that, here and here, and they've got Velcro on. So earlier in the day I had two, I didn't get on bottles, which they do. They do a 330 milliliter bottle for £13.50 with a straw. But I didn't have those, so I just put two Montaigne bottles each side. So I had 250 milliliter long thin Montaigne bottles, and that was a little bit annoying, because when they were totally full, the nipple bit at the end poked out and it flapped around, so I had to drink a bit before I wanted to kind of stick it down. So then also it can only hold a small amount of water at the front. So then I also had this Salomon bottle, 500 millilitres. I had that in the back compartment, which I'll take off and show you in a second. So yeah, so I also had a couple of hot cross buns in this pocket here earlier. As you can see from this wrapper, I have eaten them. I haven't done the banana test with this bag, sorry about that. I'm not sure that it would actually fit a banana. What I'd like to see from is a couple more pockets here and here, and I know, having talked to the guys, they are talking about some other pockets that might fit on up here, small pouch pockets up here, so there are going to be opportunities in the future to fit more stuff onto this pack. So I'm going to take the pack off now, and I'm going to show you the exciting build your own side to this pack. So as you can see, there's a nice mesh back which is very comfy, I found, and so then you turn it over and here's where the excitement starts. This compressor pod here. So this is actually separate to the pack which I've been talking about. The pack is called the TrailFire and it's £55. It weighs very, very, very little. It's 125 grams. Then there's this compressor pod and that's actually £28. So, and that weighs 60 grams. So it's a really, really light pack. But just remember that even though it's a really competitive price point, you are then paying a little bit more to actually fit more in the pack if you want more volume. So this compressor pod, this opens up and I've just got, these are the two Montaigne bottles that I was talking about, so I had put them in there and there, and there's another hot cross bun just there, and I've got a jacket in there as well. So then inside you can see there's this bungee that pulls in the compressor pod. So I'm going to undo the bungee now, which I have crisscrossed over so that I can fit things like gloves here when I'm running along. I'm going to undo these things now, and I'm going to show you how it actually fits on. So that's undone, and that comes through here. So I won't undo all of it, but basically you can see that that is how the compressor pod is tied on to the TrailFire. And so the TrailFire is a 5 litre really basic just stretchy fabric pack. This opening here is for a bladder. Also do a 3 litre bladder for £28 and a 2 litre bladder for £25. So it just attaches on here with some Velcro, so it's really easy to get on and off. I wouldn't advise getting it on and off whilst on the move, but if you know that you need 5 litres extra, then you can attach this compressor pod. So that just makes a really versatile, well-fitting, small pack. So you probably want to know the downsides. The only downside that I can really think of is that I just would like a few more pockets just here. I find the water pockets a little bit small, and I'm not sure why there's Velcro just here, because when I put a water bottle in here, it goes a bit higher than the Velcro, so you wouldn't ever need that. So that's obviously something different, or a different size water bottle in there. The other thing is, I filled 2 of these the other day and put them in with a waterproof as well as an insulated jacket, and this compressor pod bounced up and down, and so that wasn't very comfortable, so I actually decided not to wear it on that run and I took a different pack. But if you have got, say, 1 kilogram of clothing and water in this pack, then you'll be fine. I wouldn't say go over 1 kilogram because it'll start jumping up and down. So those are all the features of the OMM TrailFire and compressor pod. So let's just do a bit of maths, because at the start I did say that this pack was £55, which is really, really cheap. The other packs that I've been reviewing are more like £110, £140. So this is a real contender from the OMM. However, if you want to go beyond 5 litres, the other packs were more like 10 litres, you need to add that compressor pod, which is £28. You also need to buy a couple of bottles, and the OMM bottles with straws are both £13.50 each. So if you add all that together, I'm no mathematician, but that makes more of about £100, £101. So actually, yes, it is cheaper, especially the smaller pack, but not as significantly cheaper as we initially thought. And also, just one final thing, it is great to have the small pack with the string at the side like this, but I like to have a pocket there as well. So that's another area where maybe with their build-on packs, could maybe have a pocket that hooks on there or something in the future. But this is a really good start, I think. A really solid contender from the really exciting, because as I said before, they've only done running rucksacks, not vests. So here we are, the TrailFire and the Compressor Pod on Wild Ginger Films. So subscribe, check out the other backpacks in the playlist, and my next review is going to be a Raid Light pack around the 8 to 10 litre mark, so tune in for that. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you out there on the trails.